Welcome to the Dessert Lab. Please like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Now that we've covered the history and tips, it's time to get creative. We'll share some delicious recipes that will take your blueberry cheesecake to the next level. The sweetness of fresh blueberries. Finally, we have the crowning glory of the blueberry cheesecake, the fresh blueberries. These tiny, bursting with juice fruits are the perfect addition to an already amazing dessert. But what makes fresh blueberries so special? For one, their sweetness is unparalleled. They add a depth of flavor that's impossible to replicate with frozen or dried blueberries. 2. Their texture provides a delightful contrast to the creamy cheesecake. And 3. They're ridiculously easy to work with. Simply scatter them on top of the cheesecake, and you're done. So, how do you choose the perfect blueberries? Look for ones that are plump, firm, and bursting with juice. Your cheesecake and your taste buds will thank you. Tips and tricks for making the best blueberry cheesecake. When it comes to making a show-stopping blueberry cheesecake, the details matter. It's not just about following a recipe, but also about mastering the techniques that'll take your dessert from good to great. In this section, we'll dive into the nitty-gritty of making a truly exceptional blueberry cheesecake. Water bath versus no water bath. What's the difference? You've probably seen recipes that call for baking cheesecakes in a water bath, but what's the point of this extra step? The answer lies in the texture. A water bath helps the cheesecake cook more evenly, reducing the risk of cracking and ensuring a smooth, creamy finish. But if you're short on time or don't have a large enough pan, you can still make a great cheesecake without a water bath. The key is to keep an eye on the temperature and adjust the baking time accordingly. To use a water bath, simply wrap the outside of your springform pan in foil and place it in a larger pan filled with hot water. This will help the cheesecake cook more slowly and gently, reducing the risk of cracking. If you choose to skip the water bath, make sure to check the cheesecake frequently to avoid overcooking. How to prevent cracking and ensure a smooth top. There's nothing more frustrating than taking your cheesecake out of the oven, only to find that it's cracked down the middle. But don't worry, it's an easy problem to fix. Here are a few tips to help you achieve a smooth, crack-free top. Make sure your ingredients are at room temperature before starting. This will help the cheesecake mix come together smoothly and evenly. Don't overmix the batter. This can cause the cheesecake to puff up too much, leading to cracks. Use a gentle touch when placing the cheesecake in the oven. Sudden movements can cause the cheesecake to crack or shift. Avoid overbaking. A cheesecake that's cooked too long will dry out and crack. By following these simple tips, you can ensure a smooth, even finish that'll make your cheesecake look like a pro made it. The secret to a perfectly baked crust. A great cheesecake starts with a great crust. But getting the crust just right can be tricky. Here are a few secrets to help you achieve a perfectly baked crust. Use the right type of pan. A springform pan is essential for making a cheesecake, as it allows the cake to release easily and prevents it from breaking. Don't overbake the crust. A crust that's cooked too long will be tough and dry. Use a combination of graham cracker crumbs and sugar for the crust. This will give the cheesecake a sweet, crunchy base that'll complement the creamy filling perfectly. Press the crust mixture into the pan gently but firmly. This will help the crust hold its shape and prevent it from crumbling. By following these simple tips, you can create a crust that's crunchy, sweet, and perfectly baked. Creative variations of blueberry cheesecake. When it comes to blueberry cheesecake, the possibilities are endless. This classic dessert has been a staple in many households for years, but why settle for the same old recipe when you can mix things up and create something truly unique? In this section, we'll explore 3 creative variations of blueberry cheesecake that are sure to impress your friends and family. Lemon blueberry cheesecake, a refreshing twist. Imagine a blueberry cheesecake with a hint of citrus, perfect for warm weather gatherings. The lemon and blueberry combination is a match made in heaven, and the best part is that it's incredibly easy to make. Simply add some lemon zest and juice to your cheesecake batter, and top it with a layer of lemon-infused blueberries. The result is a refreshing dessert that's sure to be a hit at your next summer barbecue. Blueberry cheesecake bars, a perfect dessert for a crowd. Sometimes, a traditional cheesecake just isn't practical for a large gathering. That's where blueberry cheesecake bars come in. They're easy to serve, easy to eat, and can be made in large quantities. Simply press a layer of graham cracker crust into a baking dish, top it with a layer of cheesecake batter, and bake until set. Then, top with a layer of blueberry compote and cut into bars. It's the perfect dessert for a crowd, and can be easily customized with different toppings and mix-ins. Vegan blueberry cheesecake, a plant-based alternative. Just because you're following a plant-based diet doesn't mean you have to give up on cheesecake. Vegan blueberry cheesecake is a game changer, made with a cashew-based cream cheese substitute and topped with a layer of fresh blueberries. The best part is that it's incredibly creamy and rich, despite being dairy-free. Whether you're a vegan or just looking for a healthier dessert option, this vegan blueberry cheesecake is sure to impress. Thank you for watching our videos. Remember to give us like, share, and subscribe.